Alright, welcome back guys to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we went through that prologue and now we're going back into the game. We're getting ready to go to Garreg Mach Monastery. Here we go, baby.
Captain Gerald, it is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. And I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm... Right.
Oops, sorry.
Goodbye. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Uh-oh.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I'm a bandit.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Right, here we go.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I.
Oh, gosh.
Knights of Saros.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going. I appreciate your help back there.
Hey.
Your skill is beyond question.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty scared.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Saros,
Done.
oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live.
There we go.
Have a visit.
Last time I found the game volume was a little too loud. You can hear me talking a bit too much, so I thought I'd switch that up. The Knights of Saros.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fulton.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
It's like the dead of night.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh boy, there's the tension between them already.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust,
There's a lot of
I'd
shade
say
going
you're
on right
James
now.
next to naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In
Damn.
any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Definitely Western Alliance. What's that word? Burgeoning League of Nobles.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Really? Edelgard. She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Uh-oh. Claude. His easy smile is striking.
Yes, I thought the same.
What?
Ooh,
But that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
oh, I may be sleeping.
Good oak. This my react to cutscene? Oh, I have to say it first. Okay.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
3 houses. All right. Oh, I always love these parts where you have this cool artwork.
Begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
For now. Ooh, cutscene.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Woohoo!
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Hanneman.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. I'm forced to see her now.
Her.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Jen. My name is Seton. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. Wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is
Fine
David.
name.
Ooh.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a servant? Or as a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Woohoo.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, and apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Thanks, Eloise.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No, I'm not the one you're looking for.
And well, I'm just going right into it.
Good luck.
Every time.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hannah, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Hey, Hannah.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. is to be the next king of farmers.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. Certainly is a promising year for the academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Damn.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made
I mean, Sepith has a point. Rhea's kind of doing some shank moves here.
It's Gerald's flesh and blood after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald's character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sepith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Woohoo. Sorry I haven't been talking too much over all that lore and stuff. I just want to make sure you all can hear it and get invested in the story. And I didn't really have too much to say anyway with all that, but I'll be talking more once we're into the monastery and stuff. This fly keeps running around the freaking room, man. Whatever. Another cutscene, okay. I always love how the little jingle for the school bell is the Fire Emblem jingle. That's always a nice little touch. Oh, there's our squad, Golden Deer. Why are you just looking at a map of Fulton? Ignatz, let's go. Lawrence, Hilda, Raphael, Lysithia, Marianne, Leonie. I love that team so much. Black Eagles. I need to figure out who I'm gonna recruit too. I recently pulled their summer out on Fire Emblem Heroes. I like it a lot. Blue Lions. Dimitri taking on 2 people at once? Seems a little unfair. There she is, Lady Rhea. What, you got hips like that? Man, why'd they do that? Oh, I'll never get over Fire Emblem character design sometimes. Alright, what you want?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders.
Gotcha.
You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first
Excuse me, guys.
task here at the
I didn't get very
monastery.
much sleep last night,
Please let me
apparently.
know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Nice. Oh, I haven't heard that jingle in a long time. Okay, no need to check that in, I guess, eh? Should I talk to these two? Yeah, why not?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Thanks, Eloise.
We had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now
Thanks,
you should
Seth.
make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright. Man, Seth does not like us at all at the beginning, eh? You can't blame him. Mini map. Reception hall. So I'm gonna talk with Edelgard first. I'm probably not gonna look too much into the other classes too much, just to try and keep these as tight, these episodes as tight and concise as
You've accepted a teaching position here.
concise as I can.
I was
So
hoping you would
I'll just be looking at the golden deer mostly.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Westwood. I am the princess and heir of Warrington.
Sorry, my brother's mowing the lawn out there.
I hope you had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Greetings!
Hey, Gatekeeper.
Professor, what a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
I love Gatekeeper. I think everyone does. I feel like this character is moving a little, not as nicely as they were before. I've been playing Persona 5 though, so maybe I'm used to how that character moves around the map rather than the professor.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the squad. Let's look at them.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Lesser Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that business. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Oh yeah. Give me all the juicy facts. Look at Claude first.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
As for Claude, I'm gonna keep him in his, base, kind of how he goes about it. Wyvern Lord, he gets the Barbarossa class. Keep it simple, it always works for me, so keep him as that. In terms of his character, I like Claude a lot. He's a pretty chill dude, I like him a little more than Edelgard and Dimitri. Even those two are have more depth to them. Claude is just, he's a homie. He's one of the bros. And sometimes you need that. So, we love Claude around here. Lawrence.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He's the heir of that said.
Okay. Lawrence.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. Your shit be fire probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
I like Lawrence. I know he gets clowned on a lot. It makes sense why he's clowned on a lot. But, like, I like him. I like his class, too. He's pretty much built to be a Dark Knight. And he's, like, good with magic, too. So I'm probably gonna put him through the Monk class and get Fiendish Blow. And then I think I'll just put him back into Dark Knight after that. But I'm not sure what class I want to put him in for the Advanced class, though. That's always the problem I have with this game, is that when I'm thinking about what skills I want to give characters, it's pretty easy for me to decide, like, beginner and, like, you know, the middle class, intermediate, I guess. But once you get to advanced classes with, like, Paladin and those kinds of classes, it's a little hard because, like, a lot of the skills are so much weirder than that one. Like, intermediate classes, it's easy, right? I put him as a mage, and then he just gets Fiendish Blow, which is pretty much Death Blow, but magic. And it's really easy to know why to give that to somebody. So that's, I don't really know what to make him for his advanced class, but I think we'll keep him in the Dark Knight for endgame. Raphael.
His parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
I never understood why he has a weakness in bows. I guess, like, he breaks it or something. I'm not quite sure. In terms of Raphael, I'm not sure what class I want to put him in. I like War Master Raphael. He does have that asset in heavy armor though, but, like, I don't want to make him an armor knight. I did before in my first run and it did not work properly. I think he's really made for that grappler. The grappler kind of moveset, so I think I'll keep him that. Ignatz.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yeah, classic. Ignatz? I like Ignatz. I'm not quite sure what class I want to make him, because obviously he's pretty good. He has a hidden talent in reason magic for some reason. Strengths and swords, bows, and authority. He'd make a great assassin. I haven't tried that class on him yet. But I find that he's so much better as a sniper. Like, with that luck stat, he'll be hitting crits like crazy. So I'll probably keep him as a sniper. See, the thing is, I want to give him Death Blow though, so that means I need to go through the rigging class with him first. And then put him through Archer and then through Sniper, so he can get hit rate plus 10, plus 20 again. So we can have hit rate plus 40 passive. And I'm not quite sure what I want to give him after that. I'll figure it out. Lysithea.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Ah, you sly dude claw. Lysithea, everyone talks about how good she is. She's the best magic user in the game. She knows Dark Spike's T. That's all you really need, because then she can kill the Death Knight, then you can get a Dark Seal, and then you can give that to Lawrence, and then he learns Poison Strike. So, but yeah, but the thing I'm wondering about her is that she does have that hidden talent in swords. And I've seen people put her through the Mortal Savant class. And I don't get it. I just don't see the point in going through all that extra training to get that hidden talent in swords when it can easily be going to Faith or Authority or more Reason. Things she'll actually be using a lot more. Like, I'm gonna put her in the Gremory class, because that's the best way to use Lysithea. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
I was hoping to tell you guys, she's my favorite character in this game. I love Marianne so much. She's so sweet. What I like about Marianne, she actually has quite a bit of options. Hidden talent in lances, already an asset in swords, asset in faith, and riding and flying. So you can either make her a holy knight, which I really like, or you can make her a falcon knight. I love, like, the idea of Marianne as a holy knight to me is so badass. So I'm probably gonna just stick her in the holy knight class. But yeah, I love Marianne so much. When I first played this game through the Golden Deer, I didn't really know like what to think of her at first. I thought she was just kind of, you know, your typical like, oh, she's a white mage. But then as I kept playing through the game, went through some of those supports, ooh lordy, something about her she just clicked with me. And then yeah, she's one of my favorites in the game. So don't be surprised if I put a lot of time into Marianne. If I invite her out to tea quite a few times or something like that, just, yeah. I don't know if I want to go through the marriage path with her though, because I already have. But we'll see as we go along. You know, we're gonna keep it, you know, keep you on your toes, see what's gonna happen. Hilda.
It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
She's like maybe one of my also one of my favorite characters in this game, Hilda. She just, I don't know, something about her. She's just so like, she just reminds me of like a TikTok chick for some reason. I find that funny. Yeah, but she's awesome. Great unit. Strength and speed are off the chain. She gets to Frikugel, or however you pronounce it. The only thing I don't like her better is that weakness and authority that really bummed me down. Yeah, I try to train my units in authority as much as I can because it is such a valuable like tool in this game because you get all those gambits and stuff, right? And using those gambits is really going to help you get the Umbra Steel off of the beasts, stuff like that. So don't be surprised if a lot of my goals involve authority for all my characters. Leone.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I'm yawning every freaking 2 minutes. Leone, I love Leone a lot. I really like her character. A lot of people take a dump on Leone, but... Bruh. Alright, sorry about that guys, my face cam turned off, my storage was full, so I had to fix that. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of people take a dump on Leone, but I think she's a really great character. I love her personality. She's the mom of the group in a certain way, and she's a great unit too. So every time I use her, she gets great strength, speed, and defense, like almost every time. She really, she's always super useful. In terms of what I'm gonna put her through, I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking maybe Falcon Knight. I think I'll probably put her through Falcon Knight, actually. Yeah. That just means I need to train her sword rank, though. But yeah, I've done Bow Knight before, and it's worked great, but definitely I think Falcon Knight's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. So that's the Golden Deer. As you can see, I really like the Golden Deer. A lot of great units. Got some plans for them. Hopefully it works out. But we'll see how it goes, you know? Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. Just gonna talk with Dimitri quick.
Please accept I am, of course.
Sorry, I'm gonna skip through this. We're already kind of running on a lot of time here, so I'm just gonna
to the monastery. I hear you're
Yeah.
investigating the different houses here.
I appreciate your effort.
Awesome. Turn the eye streamer. Now, I know I can go introduce myself to all the characters running around, but sorry. I want to try and keep going with the story here, so.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Yes,
I must
ma'am.
note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally did. Every single student. I went in extensive detail
Well,
with
and
them.
I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
There they are. We're going
So
to Golden
you've chosen the
Deer.
Golden Deer led by Claude,
Oh
correct?
yeah.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
are.
Brother? Oh, I
Hey,
am so
Flame.
sincerely sorry.
Fish
I did not
girl.
mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's
Oh, I
this?
love this song.
This is our newest professor at the academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us
I've never
focus
actually
on
used
the
Flame very much.
There is
I don't think I've
something
ever
you
gotten
should
her
be
past the
In a few
priest
days'
class.
time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Thanks, Captain. Do I get to save? Come on.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Yeah, Hilda.
Is that true? You aren't quite what I pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Whatever.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Yeah, alright, Clown Show.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't mind.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
Raphael, you built like a freaking
Apparently,
truck.
our new professor was personally
Of
recommended
course,
by
you
Alois,
probably put on more
Order of the
muscle.
Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights, Saros.
Oh, here comes Leonie.
There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Gerald, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a
I really wish it didn't go through like that with Leonie and make her like Gerald so much. They really just, like, all throughout the story, her character is like that. You really need to go into her supports to really get another side of her. It's kind of sucks.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor. Just because someone is
Excellent,
special
Cynthia.
doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, I love Hilda. She's so funny.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How
Oh my
savage.
god.
I propose a nice conversation over tea instead.
I'm more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Yeah.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for
Damn.
bickering, teacher.
Chill, bro.
As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find
We'll
nobles and
get there.
commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Woohoo! Well, why are they gonna let me save, man? I want to end the episode. Oh, if I can't save here, then I'm gonna cut it. But yeah, so that's our introduction to our class. Looking forward to it, getting everyone to where they need to be, and yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to starting this journey. The Golden Deer and myself. It's gonna be a great time. Why is it taking so long to load? I forget what happens after this. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, we're gonna cut it here, guys. Yeah, see you in the next one where I think we're gonna go through that mock battle. And yeah, all right, catch you guys later.